Yeah.
All right, well, the Cubs got a big win over the two-time defending champs last night, but a lot of the conversation right now at Wrigley was about the rich getting richer. We're talking about the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Yeah, the Dodgers already have the highest payroll in the league, and they just added that top player, a pitcher, who was available at the trade deadline because they can afford it. Maybe we're a little jealous. Kacy Standohar in for Luke Canellis tonight. And Kacy, you're here to explain exactly what this means going forward.
Yeah, Allison and Marion, let me just put this into perspective for you. The Dodgers now have a pitching rotation that costs more than 19 entire MLB teams. How about that? Now, Major League Baseball has certainly been here before with another potential lockout on the horizon, but the Tarik Skubal trade adds some fuel to the fire, definitely. The biggest issue between MLB and the players is a possible salary cap. Baseball still the only pro sport without one. LA's addition of Skubal has renewed concerns about competitive balance, with many fans believing small market teams just can't keep up. The new Dodgers ace, who is starting tonight at Wrigley, by the way, isn't fazed by it, and he had a message for those critical of the deal.
I don't really sympathize with people that blame the Dodgers for anything they've done. You know, they've developed a really good organization. They draft well, they acquire talent really well, they retain talent. A winning organization. How the complaints seem to be because they've won the last 2 World Series. You know, I don't think it was like that 3 years ago. So I don't really sympathize with that are complaining because the Dodgers, do all the right things.
Well, here's a list of the 2026 projected payrolls of the top 3 teams in the league compared to the Cubs and the White Sox. The Dodgers, as we said, top the list at $407 million, followed by the Mets and the Yankees. The Cubs are 7th with a payroll of $242 million. And look at the first place White Sox doing what they have done so far with a comparatively low $92 million. So doing what they can with less. And baseball's collective bargaining agreement expires on December 1st. So, ladies, we will see what happens after that.
Wow, when you see the comparison.
Yeah,
really.
Maybe you should divide that, like price per home run or price per win.
Oh, that's a whole
I bet
equation.
I bet the Sox are doing all right on that percentage.